Let me correct your opening statement. I am not opposed to state police. As a matter of fact, I have been an ardent advocate for state police for nearly a decade now, or even more than a decade now, because I have always believed that the funding and the security of lives and property remains the ultimate responsibility of government. I just had some issues with regard to the way the implementation framework was put together and those who are involved in putting that implementation framework because of the situation we are in right now. We are in a hybrid threat environment. The police that we know when Nigerian police was established is no longer the threat environment that we have in the country now and quite frankly all over the world. So my concern is about the guardrails that were put in place. I have gone through what is in the public media with regards to ensuring that state police don't become tools for governors to hijack and begin to intimidate and oppress their political opponents. And so far, I am satisfied with that. But having said that, that is not the only concern, and that is not the only guardrail that we should put in place. One of the guardrails, if you have read the article that I sent out, is with respect to the involvement of the current Nigerian police in the establishment of the implementation framework for this state police. And I am saying that we cannot decentralize police just simply because we want to decentralize police. And we cannot replicate 37 Nigerian police force in the country. If we allow the level of involvement of the current Nigerian police in the implementation framework of the state police, what we are going to have is another Nigerian police in the 36 states and the FCT. And we all in Nigeria, we are not visitors to this country. We have had and we have seen the criticisms of Nigerians with respect to the way the Nigerian police has managed internal security of this country. The issues that were raised by NSAS protesters, youth, is real. Those issues are real, and those issues remain unresolved. And so if we replicate Nigerian police at 36 states and the FCT, what we are going to have is a culture, the same culture of Nigerian police in the states. And then that will complicate our problems rather than solving them. So those are the issues that I have. But not that I am opposed to state police. I have been an ardent supporter for state policing. And let me say this, Bukola. You see, we elect leaders to make hard and difficult decisions. If leadership were only about making easy and popular decisions, there will be little need for leaders because ordinary citizens, as you know, can make such decisions for themselves. But the true test of leadership lies in the courage to confront complex challenges and take actions that may be difficult in the short term, but in the long run, they will be very, very important for the stability and progress of our nation. And so in this regard, I must commend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for demonstrating the political courage to undertake reforms that previous administrations either avoided or lacked the way to pursue. If you take his decision on the removal of fuel subsidy, the advancement of local government autonomy, and now the push for the establishment of state police, a significant policy initiative that address long-standing structural issues within Nigeria's governance and security architecture. However, I still have reservations that we have not put enough guardrails and that we are rushing this thing. And if by doing so, we will replicate Nigerian police in all 36 states and the FCT. And that will not all go well for us. And also, there is not enough guardrail to ensure that these state policies don't become religious police in some states, where states will now turn it into a religious law enforcement to begin to execute and implement their religious and ethnic doctrines in their various states.